Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry.
Trevor Lawrence will not play Sunday. Options are being explored. Surgery is not off the table. Ocho, time for the Jags to move on from Pederson and Lawrence next
obviously,
season.
you know, Trevor Lawrence isn't going nowhere. Trevor Lawrence just got paid. He's definitely not going nowhere. You know, so if anything, players get coaches fired based on Trevor Lawrence's performances this year. He probably could get Doug Peterson, might be out the door. One of the few bright lights that are shining over there in Jacksonville is that goddamn Bryce Thomas Jr. And every time I get an opportunity to give young Bull praise, because that's one of the great things going on for them offensively outside of ATN when he's healthy. That's it. And Trevor Lawrence, he has the look. He has the look. He has the pedigree, the arm strength, you know, the size and the moxie, all the things the scouts looking for a franchise quarterback. And I thought he was that. I thought he was that. He just hasn't been able to get over the hump and have the consistency that the other quarterbacks have. The C.J. Strouds, hell, the Jaden Daniels, who's only been there in a year and he's doing it already. Who else? The Joe Burrows, the Josh Allens. Until he finds a way to find that consistent rhythm week in and week out, you know, you're going to have bad games. You're going to have bad. Yeah. He strings them together back to back to back and shows flashes of brilliance and who he can be. You got to get out of those flashes of brilliance and show a little bit more consistency. And that's the only way the Jaguars are going to be in contention or even.
Yeah, I don't know how Peterson saves his job, Ocho. Not after this year. They missed the playoffs last year. Remember, at one point in time, they were the number one seed in the AFC. And they proceed to lose their last 4 or 5 games and knock themselves out of playoffs. Not only not win the division, but they don't even make the playoffs. And then the year before, they had a 24-0, 27-0 lead, and they end up losing that game in the playoffs against the Chargers. So I think it's just a matter of time. I think it's borrowed time in which he's on. I agree with you. Doug Peterson is not coming back in 25. Trevor Lawrence is, because they paid him a boatload of money, and you move him now, that's going to probably be $100+ million in dead cap. And plus, he's only 25 years of age. So you're not moving on from him, but I don't see it. I like Doug Peterson, but I just don't know how he saves his job unless they go on a 7-game win streak and end up winning the division or making the playoffs. But other than that, Ocho, I don't see how he saves his job.
You can't.
CMC will make it.
No, you good.
I was going to say Christian McCaffrey will make his debut this weekend against the Bucs. Are the 49ers about to get back on track? Ocho, they got the Bucs at Tampa. They got Seattle at home, at Green Bay, at Buffalo, Chicago at home, Rams at home, at Miami, Detroit at home on a Monday night, and flex game 2BD against Arizona week 18. Do you think they go on a run?
Absolutely. I think they would have went on a run even if CMC didn't come back. I think they would have went on a run. But just adding him back to that offense and the dynamic that he brings in the passing game and running game is tremendous. It makes it that much more difficult for you to defend them, you know, defensively. You know, I know Brandon Ayuk is out. I think Juwan Jennings is coming back. I could be wrong if I'm not mistaken. Debo's back. Kittles is still there. You know, you add CMC, that makes him that much more dangerous. Mike Shanahan with CMC back, the playbook opens up even more exponentially. That's a big word for me. I can't spell it, but it's a big word for me.
Saquon was drug tested after his reverse.
I remember the days.
Ocho explained why the NFL does this to people at home when something spectacular. Guy has, 3 touchdown catches or 200 yards or 180 yards rushing. A guy has 3-4 sacks. All of a sudden, randomly, he comes up on a drug test.
Anytime you have a game like that, Jamar Chase, please expect a drug test in your locker tomorrow or Monday morning, whatever day it is. Normally, when you have a performance like that, a performance that doesn't happen as frequent or as often, they drug test you. I'm not sure what they're thinking they're going to catch. I think they just have insight. Well, this doesn't happen as often as it should. So the fact that it happened today and in this game, and you had numbers that are kind of extraordinary, we're going to test you and see if you took something that resulted in helping you perform the way you did today. It's weird. I never forget. I got drug tested a few times. One that I can remember clear as day was a performance after we played the San Diego Chargers. I never forget. We played the San Diego Chargers. I think I had a 260-yard day, 260-yard day, two touchdown game.
Chase broke your record tonight.
I think he had. What he had? 264 tonight. He broke my record last year, his rookie year. Remember, he had 266.
Oh yeah,
he had 266. He broke it last year. He had 264 tonight. And I mean, to be able to have multiple games like that is unreal. And then you have to think today's game is a lot different than it was when we were playing, huh? You know, it was we were run first. Now they throw the goddamn ball all over the place. You can't play defense. You can't touch nobody. So the game is kind of different now, where it's almost damn near like 7-on-7 with helmets and pads on. But dude, that motherfucker Chase, man, shit. But that motherfucker special. That boy's special.
Man, I can't take this anymore. Doc, you gotta help me. Man, this stupid meme is ruining my life.
Now I know just what you need. Lollipop. Ridge Rush has got fiber, natural energy. It'll pick you right up.
Whoa, okay. Oh, now that's a rush.
Smile for the camera.
Ocho!
Here you go, internet.
Ocho, one of the NFL players, is an heir to a $500 million potato empire. Saints center Connor McGovern is in his 8th NFL season, and his family company is the biggest potato producer in America. Their main potato supplier of McDonald's, Raising Cane's, Wendy's, and Frito-Lay chips. And when McGovern was drafted by the Broncos in 2016, some of his teammates were curious why he was playing football when he could make far more money back home farming. His response: I wanted to make a name for myself and show that my hard work earned myself something, and I wasn't riding the coattails of everybody. But whenever his NFL career ends, the 31-year-old center said he would go back to RD, his family's company, back to research and development. Though he said he'll work his way up from the bottom, just like everybody else, and earn his way up just like he did in his football career. So the next time you're snacking on McDonald's fries, remember those potatoes are likely coming from Connor McGovern's family farm.
That's dope. I like that. Most of the time when you have success or a kid is born into wealth, they don't have that same drive and that work ethic it takes to want to work and actually put the work in to earn and see what it's like to have the responsibilities and what it takes to earn that kind of money to be able to support yourself. So I'm not sure if his parents raised him that way, but the fact that he is the way he is commendable. And then not only for the business to already be successful, but to have an NFL career and say, I'm going to make good money in the NFL. And then when I do retire, I'm going to start from the bottom of the business and work my way back up to the top. Ain't too many people built like that, huh?
Yeah, but he should, because I'm sure he doesn't know the business because he was like playing football, college football, NFL football, like the people that's already there. Although a lot of times, yeah, you're right, Ocho, a lot of times family members, hey, my family company, I want to start at a VP level as opposed to an entry level, learn the ropes and work your way up. That's why I've always been impressed by Peyton Manning. His dad made lots of money. Eli made lots of money. And they're going to be number 1 draft picks overall and make careers for themselves. You have to commend that. When your dad is somebody, your mom, your family is somebody, and you say, yeah, that's fine and good, but I want my own name. And that's what people used to tell me all the time. Man, your brother got money. That's his money. My brother don't want to be taking care of no grown-ass man.
Yeah.
He got a wife and kid. Mm-hmm. So I want to earn my own. I want to do my own thing. I appreciate everything that my brother gave me. He gave me just enough to make me desire to get more, but on my own. Right. I saw the things that he had, and he knew I wanted to be like him. Hey, bro, check this out. Look what I got. Damn.
Inspiring, ain't it?
Man. And I went and got everything with the exception, he had I don't know if you remember this, Ocho, but in the 80s, they came out with a BMW called the M3. It had a spoiler on the back and everything. Yeah. With the exception of that, and he had a Typhoon.
Yeah.
Every other car that my brother had, I got it.
You got one?
He got a Ferrari, I got a Ferrari. He got a big Benz, I got a big Benz. Whatever car he had, I got. Because that's what I saw. That's what drove. That's what motivated me. And for Connor McGovern family to be who they are. And he said, nah, yeah, that's good. Fine. But I want my own name.
That's live.
And no matter what happens, I've had a NFL career that spanned 8 years. Maybe it goes to 9, 10, who knows? But when my career is over, I'm still young. Ocho, think about it. He'll only be 30. Let's just say for the sake of argument, his career goes another 2 years. He'll be 33 years of age. Yeah. He could, he's made good money. He can retire if he want to, but say, nah, we're going to go into the family business and we're going to expand. So I love that. I love when kids come from wealthy families or well-off families and don't feel entitled. Right. I love that. No matter what you want to say, because a lot of times they have access. Bronny had access. LeBron made sure he had the best trainer, he had the best nutritionist, he had the best coaches, he had the best of everything. Right. But the kid says, I want to make it on my own. Now, he's never going to be able to outrun his dad's shadow. His dad is LeBron. It's just like Jordan kids. They're never going to be able to outrun the dad's shadow. But just because that's my dad, I shouldn't want for myself. So you mean to tell me I can't want to accomplish something? Just my last name is supposed to get it. So I commend the kids. I commend them. I love the opportunity. Look, you're supposed to give them an opportunity. All this, that's nepotism. And nip your ass out my face. But like I said, I love when kids want to be something on their own. You know what I'm saying, Ocho? My name, I can't do anything. I can't help who my parents are, what I was born into. But I have a desire to be known more than that. I did that on my own. Yeah, that's my brother. But Sterling ain't catch no passes at Savannah State. He ain't catch no passes for the Broncos or the Ravens. So no matter what y'all, and y'all know this, you know this. NFL want to know who can help. Can you help me win games?
That's all it come down to.
Because Sterling ain't playing over here. He played over in Green Bay. He helping Green Bay win games. So kudos to you, Connor McGovern.